Have you ever wondered what the difference between an ocean and a sea is? Well, let's break it down. First, let's talk about oceans. Imagine a vast, endless body of salt water, so enormous it covers more than 70% of our planet's surface. That's an ocean for you. It's a continuous expanse reaching depths we can barely fathom. Now let's shift our focus to seas. Seas are a bit different. Think of them as the smaller siblings of the oceans. They are partially enclosed by land and are directly connected to the world's oceans. So while they are part of the same watery family, seas have their own distinct characteristics. In essence, oceans and seas are both integral parts of Earth's hydrosphere. They contribute to the planet's climate, house countless species, and play a vital role in our lives. Now that we've defined what oceans and seas are, let's dive deeper into their differences. Did you know that there are 5 oceans covering our Earth? Let's dive into them one by one. First, we have the Atlantic Ocean. Known for its S-shape, it's the second largest, bordering continents like North America, South America, Africa, and Europe. Next, there's the Pacific Ocean, the undisputed giant among its siblings. It's the largest and deepest, stretching across the western coastlines of the Americas to the eastern coastlines of Asia and Australia. The Indian Ocean, on the other hand, is warmer, enveloping South Asia and brushing up against Australia. Up north, we find the Arctic Ocean. It's the smallest and shallowest of the lot, mostly trapped within the Arctic Circle. Lastly, there's the Southern Ocean, a recent recognition, swirling around Antarctica and meeting all the other oceans at certain points. Each ocean, with its own personality, plays a unique role in regulating our planet's climate. So, those are our 5 oceans, each unique and vital to life on Earth. Unlike oceans, there are hundreds of seas scattered across the globe. Each one is a smaller body of salt water, often partially enclosed by land. Let's dive into a few of them. First, the Mediterranean Sea. Almost entirely enclosed by land, this sea is a popular vacation spot known for its clear blue waters and rich historical significance. Next up, the Caribbean Sea. Nestled in the western Atlantic Ocean, it's truly a tropical paradise, home to some of the world's most beautiful beaches and vibrant marine life. And then there's the Red Sea. Situated between Africa and Asia, it's renowned for its stunning coral reefs, teeming with diverse species. It's a favorite among divers and marine biologists alike. There are many more seas, each with their own unique characteristics, contributing to the diversity and beauty of our planet. From the warm Caribbean to the chilly Baltic, each sea brings its own unique contribution to our planet. So we know what oceans and seas are and where to find them. But what really sets them apart? Let's dive in, shall we? First, there's the question of depth. Oceans are generally deeper, with the average depth hovering around 12,000 feet. This, coupled with their vast size, allows for a more diverse range of marine life. From the smallest plankton to the largest whales, the ocean hosts an impressive array of creatures. On the flip side, seas are typically shallower, with an average depth of only about 650 feet. This doesn't mean they're devoid of life, though. Quite the contrary. The shallower waters and higher temperatures of seas often lead to rich and biodiverse coral reef systems teeming with life. Next, let's talk about salt. Both the ocean and the sea are salty, but did you know that seas often have a higher salt content? This is primarily due to evaporation. Seas are partially enclosed by land, which means that water evaporates more quickly, leaving behind higher concentrations of salt. Of course, we can't forget about the human impact. Both oceans and seas are crucial to human life, providing us with food, transportation routes, and a host of other resources. However, they're also both subject to human activities like pollution and overfishing. Oceans, due to their vastness, can often dilute these impacts, while seas, being smaller and semi-enclosed, can be more susceptible to environmental changes caused by human activities. Last but not least, there's the matter of names. Oceans, being larger, are fewer in number, and we have 5 of them: the Atlantic, the Pacific, the Indian, the Southern, and the Arctic. Seas, on the other hand, are more numerous and often named after the regions they border, like the Mediterranean Sea or the Caribbean Sea. Whether it's the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean or the enclosed beauty of the Mediterranean Sea, each body of water on our planet has its own unique charm and ecological importance. So next time you're gazing out at the water, take a moment to appreciate the depth of its character.